there, Faith Bond Kids crew. It's your host Kayla, back with another exciting episode just for you. Today, we're exploring Deuteronomy chapters 7 through 9, where we'll uncover more amazing stories and lessons from the Bible. Are you ready to join me on this adventure? Let's dive right in. Deuteronomy 7. In Deuteronomy 7, Moses reminds the Israelites of God's covenant with them and the blessings that come with obedience. He warns them against intermarrying with the nations around them and participating in idolatry. This chapter emphasizes the importance of remaining faithful to God and avoiding the temptation of worshiping false gods. It teaches us about the importance of loyalty and devotion to God in our lives. Deuteronomy 8. Moving on to Deuteronomy 8, Moses reminds the Israelites of God's faithfulness and provision during their journey in the wilderness. He encourages them to remember the lessons they've learned and to trust in God's continued provision as they enter the promised land. This chapter highlights the importance of gratitude and reliance on God's provision in our lives. It reminds us to trust in God's faithfulness and to be grateful for His blessings. Deuteronomy 9. Now, in Deuteronomy 9, Moses recounts the Israelites' rebelliousness and God's mercy throughout their journey. Despite their disobedience, God shows compassion and forgives them, demonstrating His love and faithfulness. This chapter serves as a reminder of God's grace and forgiveness, even in the face of our shortcomings. It encourages us to acknowledge our need for God's mercy and to trust in His steadfast love. Well, that wraps up another episode of Faith Bond Kids crew. This is Kayla, your host, signing off. But before we go, let's have a chat with God. Dear God, thank you for teaching us valuable lessons from Deuteronomy chapters 7 through 9. Help us to remain faithful to you, to trust in your provision, and to always remember your faithfulness in our lives. Amen. And remember, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to catch all our future adventures. If you have any questions, feel free to ask your parents. Until next time, stay blessed and keep shining bright.